some weird stuff on your Instagram.
I post some weird stuff?
You do.
You can talk. Let's have a look at some of yours.
We will. But, so this here is you cowering under a table. Is what it looks
Not about cowering.
hiding in the table.
That was the day that your mother and I had a blue and she grabbed the axe, remember that? And I just went under the dining room table. Now the truth of that story is, Donald Trump was in his fairly early years as president and he was saying a few things which were a bit disconcerting, but this day he said he was going to obliterate millions of people and wipe out their country in one fell swoop unless they did what he wanted them to do, and I just felt a little alarmed.
And you were very concerned about what Donald Trump said. And you thought, I'll climb under the table, grown man, take a picture of it, Mum probably took the picture, and then upload it to Instagram with a caption that says, I'm not coming out.
Pretty well, yes.
Yeah, no, that's what
It was a political statement.
It's a political statement. No, I understand that. Okay,
Yeah, well.
sure. I think it's slightly odd.
Okay. Now, speaking of a little odd, I see, you have some pretty odd stuff, and I picked out a couple of tame ones.
Right.
You are another young man.
That's Candy Can, he's a rapper from Germany.
Standing out the front of 7-Eleven with no shirts on, hot day, was it?
Very funny day. That's the first day we met. I picked him up with some girls in the convertible, and we ended up sort of driving around.
So you're driving around, you see him and some girls on the side of the road, and you get him in.
No. He just come from the airport. He said, I'm in LA, come get me.
Oh, okay.
Came by, picked him up, and we ended up driving through some of the most dangerous neighborhoods in Los Angeles with the top down. I had the braids, as you can see. We had the jewelry, and at a certain point I thought that we were seriously in danger.
Yeah.
But we went to 7-Eleven, got a cool Instagram picture, and everyone there was super nice to us. Everyone was real respectful, got our Instagrams, followed a few of them, but no one shot at us. We were lucky that day.
And you know LA pretty well, so you know the area is probably not wise to go. Under the
The
circumstances...
area is notorious.
Okay.
Gangland, that's for sure. We had no business there. But
What else you got?
So you here,
Oh.
posing,
Mm-hmm.
you got the jaw out
Yep.
in front of the boxing club, but you're not a part of the House of Venom, are you?
Well, not exactly. My father was a boxer, and I thought I'd be a boxer. And I went to boxing lessons once,
Yeah.
and until someone hit me back, and I thought, don't really need this. But I just thought it'd be a bit of fun to... And some people actually believe I belonged to the House of Venom.
They didn't. No, I was there, I took the picture, and you were worried House of Venom was going to show up during the taking of the picture.
I did have the thought, let's get this photo over and done with fairly quickly, but there were some
Yeah.
people back in Australia where I sent it to who actually believed I was taking up boxing.
Well, like you said, your father boxed, you did a bit of boxing, so if they did show up, you would, if they said get away from the car, you'd say, hold
no
on.
way. I'm an Australian, mate. We don't get told where to go.
Now that bit's legit, that's legit.
Now speaking of standing in front of a vehicle, I saw you in a vehicle. In fact, I know a lot about the vehicle you are in. Tell us the story of this. What is this? Is it a motorbike? Is it a car? Three-wheeler? What is it?
It's got 3 wheels. It is a motorbike. I think it's classified as a motorbike. You can take it on the freeway, you can do all this stuff. But it's stick shift.
I remember that.
And I got it for a music video we're shooting, and I just was cruising around it's called a Raptor. We were cruising around in it.
No.
Looking pretty cool.
You were not cruising around in it. You were trying to cruise around in it, but you kept stalling it. So Dad had to drive you around Hollywood looking cool. We sort of killed the buzz a little, didn't it?
It's one of my secret shames. Every time I see that video, and I'm cruising past with the sun setting in the background of Buku, and we go, what's going on? I stalled that every 10 feet. It was almost impossible to shoot the video.
Yeah, you sure did. But we got there in the end.
Right, so here's another one of you. Again, you've got an Instagram, you can show anything you want, the world's waiting. Terry, what are you going to show us? You've uploaded this picture of you in a porta potty.
Well, I came from a family of 6 children, and so 8 of us in the house in Perth in Western Australia with 1 toilet. And so I decided when I grew up and become a man, I would have 2 toilets.
2.
And on this particular day in Burbank in California, I got my 2nd toilet from my little house.
That's right, and I remember a story about this, actually, now that I look at it. There was a local man who was using this toilet, is that right?
I came out one day and I heard a bit of a noise in the toilet. What's going on here? Someone's in our toilet. And he out wanders this man doing his 5 and heads up the road and goes to his own house.
You're kidding.
Yeah. I thought, what's going on here? Anyway, apparently he was seen another day using it again, but it became a bit of a public toilet. So there you go. Now, the final photo I'd like to bring up is this one of you with a young lady and a dog.
Yeah, that's legit. That is a fashion shoot, an international fashion shoot.
Oh, really? For who?
For Crom magazine in Mexico. It's a Mexican fashion magazine.
Not familiar with Crom myself. I haven't read it lately.
But you read a lot of fashion magazines.
Oh, all the time.
No, that's legit. It was a shoot. It's in a studio downtown. She's a model from Mexico, I think. Just fashion. It's fashion. The way the hair's done.
Nice young lady. What's her name?
I'm not great with names.
You know the dog's name. You don't know the girl's name.
Well, yeah, but I've lived with the dog. That's my wife's dog. I learned his name in about 3 months. I knew that dog's name.
Okay. Well, I think this has been interesting, but I really think we should do this again and dig a little deeper.
I think so. There's plenty here I could go into on yours.
Oh, some of yours would have to be censored, but we can get them out there somehow. But so let's leave it for now. I'm going to go. I've got to mow the lawn.
Mow the lawn.
So I'll see you next time.
Right. I will. And he doesn't mow the lawn. I mow the lawn.
I do. I mowed it once. I'll do it again.
He doesn't mow the lawn.
Yes, I will.
He doesn't. Whew, get some feedback.